Hey guys, hey YouTubers, it is Numistaka back with you again for another dose of coin video. The subject we have today is something that we only get really once a year, so make the most of it. It's not going to come around probably until about the same time next year, but there's a very large box that needs opening, and you and I are going to sit down and open it together and have a little chat about the coins that are inside. If all the key British coins were like girls at the ball waiting to dance, the sovereign would be the one that everybody wants to dance with a full up dance card and no problems whatsoever. I guess maybe the Queen's Beast gold coin, the quarter-ounce Queen's Beast, might be the sweet newcomer that is getting all the attention. But there's also another girl at the dance that has been forgotten. Perhaps this one is the sovereign's pretty little sister, the girl that is there kind of shyly waiting in the wings, that is pretty sweet, very worthwhile, and nobody is paying much attention to, and that girl is called Britannia. So let's talk about the Britannia, and while we're talking about the Britannia, we're going to see and pay particular attention to this 2020 Britannia. So it's released every year, but since probably about 2013 it's been a little bit overshadowed by other coins. Maybe it was on a bit of a downward trend. The Britannia started, after all, in 1987, so it's been round an awful long time. The 2014 Britannia design was widely accepted as being a superb design, and has kept its value over the last few years. 2017 was derided, but actually I quite like it. It's kind of grown on me since then, and now we have the brand new design for 2020. The Britannia is produced every year in very limited numbers, and those numbers have been pretty low for most years over the last 5 years. And what they tend to do over at the Mint is they use it as a hotbed of design creativity. They have leading coin designers, leading sculptors, new artists, and you can see here some of the years, including that 2014 design. And this year is James Tottle. I hadn't come across James Tottle, but according to the Royal Mint, he's a bit of a master when it comes to sculpture, particularly ice sculpture. And I really like what he's done with this 2020 Britannia. I think that it actually must be really difficult to come to the Britannia where there's been so many different designs, so many different interpretations, and to think about it as something brand new and do something totally original and masterful. What we're looking at here is the 3 coin set. It is a set that is produced every year. They used to produce other varieties of sets. They produce now 6 coin set and the premium 3 coin set, and you can see here how limited the mintages are of some of the coins. The £50 piece and the £10 piece both have a maximum mintage of 305 coins only. The mintage for the 20 piece is larger because they also produce a separate quarter-ounce coin, which in fact has pretty much sold out, or has sold out in quite a large quantity. They also produce a 2-ounce gold coin and a 5-ounce gold coin, and maybe even a kilo gold coin as well. They have a variety of sizes every year for this coin. So this year you've got Britannia in flowing robes that are really nicely contoured in terms of the design. You've got a shield, and the shield has a Lion of England inside the shield, and then you've got the Union Jack in the back, but done in the form of a flowing waves. And I really do like the design of the 2020 coin. One of the reasons that I purchased this particular set was because it is now the only way of getting the 1/10 gold proof Britannia. They used to do it up to 2012 as a single coin, but since 2013 they haven't done the 1/10 of an ounce as a single coin. And one of the particular interest that I have in terms of these British bullion coins is the 1/10 of an ounce Britannia, which is a collection I started and where there is an NGC registry set. And so in fact I missed 2018 and 2019, but 2020 I was determined not to miss it, and I was able to do a deal with a friend of mine who was happy to take the 1/4 ounce and the 1/2 ounce coin and leave me with the 1/10 of an ounce coin, which is the one that I really needed for my set. So he knows who he is, and thank you very much for that. It was a very lovely gesture, and I appreciate it hugely. Horace is always hungry, and what is Horace hungry for? Why? Quality coins from thecoinconnection.co.uk, the home of quality checked modern coins for collectors. So if you haven't noticed, there is a new code for Coin Connection for March 2020, and that was code Horace. Hopefully you guys are still with me and have watched all the way through this video, because if you have, I usually like to save a special treat to sometime towards the end of my videos. Today's special treat is in a very large box, and if you know the Royal Mint, then you know that only very special coins come in very large boxes like this, and you can see here that what I've got is one of the very, very special, very large Britannias, 5 ounces of gold, so a pretty spectacular coin. And it's the first time I've had, I think, a 5 ounce Britannia. A while back I was sent for submission to NGC. I was sent a Tower of London. Remember the ones that had the ravens at the Tower of London? And there was a 5 ounce version of that, and I had one of those which was graded by NGC. And this time I'm absolutely delighted to have this coin and to be able to show it to you guys on the channel. So if you have to ask the price of this coin, you probably can't afford one. If you can afford one, or you just happen to be curious, then at least it does come in a rather nice box from the Royal Mint, beautifully packaged. They say that large gold coins are pretty much guaranteed to keep away the coronavirus, so why don't you try it out and get yourself one of these 5 ounce gold coins and see if it works. Look at this box. It's a rather nice box. It's one or two notches up from the regular Royal Mint box, which is itself nice, and you get this very nice little plaque. It's just a really, really nice item. I think the Royal Mint present their coins really, really nicely, particularly compared to the American Mint, which I think is a bit cheap and nasty in their presentation of some of these things. It's pretty great that the large size coin gives you the total immersive benefit of the design. You can see there the waves at the bottom. You can see the lion pretty clearly and the shield, the depth of the flowing robes, Britannia with her trident against a kind of wavy Union Jack. Really great. And you can see here the legal tender denomination of the coin is £500. So if you get bored as an owner of this coin, you could go into the local sweetie shop and ask for £500 worth of jelly babies, and they probably look at you like mad, but you never know, they might give you that and keep this very expensive coin for themselves. 58 of these coins is the maximum permitted mintage or maximum mintage. There's 50 of them available in these presentation sets, and there are 8 that have been minted for other reasons as well, or authorized. So a pretty exclusive club of buyers for this large raw mint coin. I'm going to be really interested in knowing what you guys think about this design, because it seems everybody has their favorite Britannia coin design. Most people seem wedded to 2014, but I would dare to say this coin is every bit as good in my book as the 2014 design, possibly even better, and one of the best ones we've had in the 35-year history of the Britannia. So looking forward very much to your comments.